G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, State Highway 50, Route 50 I should say, as we continue our little journey along Route 50, US 50, until, further as east that we can go in the current DLCs. We have been able to pick up a job from Montrose to Pueblo today, show you on the map. I was hoping to get one down to Lamar, but we have not been able to get anything. So what we're going to do today, we're just going to do a short trip to Pueblo, and then next week we will finish off to Lamar. So that's how it's going to go. So yep, nice little trip today. We are hauling, ladies and boys and girls, children of all the ages, we are hauling some, we're picking up some lumber at Rustic here, about 37, just under 37,500 pounds, and we're taking it to the Pueblo Home Depot. I'll just pop out the cab and you can see we are taking a double of lumber, so it's a fair bit there. It's not a bad one, to be honest. Oh, look at that, my wheels were moving. So let's get underway. I can't see the Truckee app on your screen, I do apologise. But this should take us about 12 minutes. In game we are looking at, it doesn't show us on that page, it's just kind of forgetting how long it takes us. About 3 hours, just under 4 hours in game as the ETA. So let's get stuck in. We are all hooked up, and let's go. I can feel that weight here. It's quite a cool little pickup, this actually, to be honest. So that's coming into it. You just drive through the rest of the lumber yard, or just all these little cabins and stuff. So it's actually quite cool. I quite like that actually. As you can see here, it's actually quite a good little yard. It's quite well done. Pretty good. Anyway, let's get back onto level. My wheel's just moving around as well. Hopefully the sound's coming through okay for you folks there as well. Just hold my wheel tight so it doesn't rattle and roll too much. So I am recording this on Saturday the 23rd of April, and you will be watching this after Tuesday the 26th. So yeah, I hope you've had a good weekend, and I hope you've had a good week. This guy's letting me out. No, he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, love the AI. Yeah, make a decision, go. Sweet, come on, go. There's nothing behind you, bro, go. You know what, I hate this in real life when it happens. Okay. It does. Like, look, I'm telling you to fucking go. But anyway. Alright, we'll take it wide here. We are doing double, and I don't want to knock over half of the fence. Cool. Alright, so let's get stuck in. So like I said, I hope you're all well. I hope everything is going well for you guys. You've had a good weekend, and you had a good week prior, and the rest of this week goes really well for you. And look out for Friday, just a little hint of something special coming up on Friday, and potentially Thursday evening on stream. No promises for the Thursday night, but Friday. Keep an eye out, something new, just for a bit. And also, look guys, I did release over the weekend on Saturday a 2.5 hour almost special for American Truck Simulator, no commentary Pacific Coast Highway travel trip. Really something. I recorded that like early March, I think around the 6th of March. It took me a while to edit bits and pieces together. There wasn't much to cut out, and it's just no commentary. So, you know, if you want to put that on in the background maybe sometimes and just chill out and just watch it in portions, I have cut it down into chapters anyway, and it's all in the description, so you can just click on varying aspects if you just want to maybe see San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge and stuff like that. All in there. But yeah, so I know it's a long one, but it's something I wanted to do. I just always wanted to get a bit of a no commentary big long drive done. So yeah, let me know down below if you've watched any of it, what your thoughts are. We're good to go here. We're still good. Yep. Sorry about that. Chopping the camera gets to you is what we're doing with at the moment. We'll just stick in this lane. We are going to be changing. So again, we are sticking to the 50, as you can see there. That sign that's we've just passed there. We are heading all the way down through into Pueblo. Now, well, that took a while, that light. Yeah, quite a while, so we are good to go now though. Make sure we get into this lane here. A little bit of a curb trip, but that's all good as we'll get our way out of Montrose. Now, just to let you guys know, you would have seen the updates if you're on my Discord, but maybe if you're floating around on Steam and stuff as well. 1.44 beta has been released, or is up there if you want to opt in for ATS and also ETS. This is not 1.44 beta. This is just the normal public release, the existing version. I have no intention of opting into 1.44. I just want to wait until it comes out live. So until then, that's what we'll be doing. So just thought I'll let you guys know, in case you are wondering if we are on 1.44 beta. The answer is no, we are not. We are still on the normal existing full public release version, whatever that is, 1.3 blah blah blah. And also you may notice, but you'll probably notice when we go and drop this off, and maybe some of the other icons, that we've got the old default spinning or green highlighted icons now for American Truck, rather than just what we used to have, which was just like you may have a pattern on the road sort of deal. When I went to load this game today, one of the mods had disappeared. It was no longer available on my mod list. I had to remove it from my mod list because obviously it showed the conflict there. And yeah, I don't know why, but the author has chosen, or has chosen to remove it completely from the workshop. There is just not even a whiff of anything as to why that's happened. It was a good mod. I really enjoyed it. It was just simply called Icons, and I haven't really had a good in-depth look to see if it's been replaced. But there's, yeah, it just seems, it's a pity when that happens, and it doesn't. I'm quite lucky in the fact it doesn't happen too often, but it is a pain. And it would be nice if some of these mod guys would just actually make it some sort of indication, rather than just simply just disappear like that. But hey, it is what happens. It's one of the risks, I guess. But it's not a game breaker or anything. It was just something I like to get. I have something different in ETS as well. You'll notice the little man I have, and that's kind of what I had. I just like something different. The icons for where you pick up or fuel and things like that, rather than the default glowing green ones at times. So, but like I said, it's a shame. So I will update by the time this comes out the mod list on my Google Doc that you can all access to, is the link in the description. I will have that updated to remove that mod completely. It's a pity. Try and find out what the heck's going on with it, because it was a good mod, and it's actually one that Jeff Favignana himself recommended a long time ago to me. Not to me, but in one of his I think it was one of his streams or his videos, and yeah, I had used it ever since then. I had really enjoyed it, so it's always a shame. But onwards and upwards, I may see if we can find something else. Anyway. Keep pushing the wrong button for my cruise control. Be back shortly, folks. All right, couple of screenshots. Done and dusted here. Down here, make sure we don't go too crazy along these bends. I mean, the 50 recorded speed limit, but yeah, not going to get it sort done with that, because. Not quite. I don't think this is 50. So, yep, a bit of a jibber jabber during this episode, folks. Hey, again, as always, I really do appreciate all the ongoing support, and everyone is coming my way. The new subscribers as well. I had a look earlier this morning, and 220 subscribers is the last update. I was actually quite shocked with that. So I really do appreciate you guys for your ongoing support and your comments in the chat, in the varying videos and stuff. And I do always try and respond in some form. So it may take a couple of days, but I like to think I'm a little bit quick in being able to get back to you. And Frog as well. I know you mentioned it on the ETS video. I have replied to your regarding the graphics and stuff. I had to come back upstairs on this PC and pretty much look it up. Right, let's get back up there. Speed 65, so we can chop it up a bit. we should be rocking and rolling. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate the growth that you're pushing my way, the subscriptions and the comments. And you know, I always do try and get back to you guys as soon as I can with your comments. So keep it up. Just getting up to speed now, and they want me to slow down because we are going into a little bit of a curvy worvy. Should be okay. I think it's the speed, not too bad. Just don't want to flip over 37.5 tons of lumber. Returning it to the forest, maybe. No, this is a very nice little trip here. The Cascadia, I know, is also, I think it's also been released, or getting released as part of 1.44. There's going to be an update to the Cascadia Freightliner. Just added cabin accessories. I've had a quick look through that and the screenshots as well. Yeah, I may entertain it. I may not, because I have the Cascadia currently. This is what we're driving with. But to be honest with you, nothing really tickles my fancy. I quite like the layout I have here, of the seats and that. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably go through the auctions and just have a look at different styles and see what it looks like, in case you are wondering as well. And I do need to get another truck, I think. So I am thinking about a few things. So if you've got some recommendations, I may have asked this as well. Just hit me down below. I have the I already have. Well, obviously we got the Kenworth here. Sorry, I got a Kenworth going, and also we have the Cascadia. What we now. So I may look at something else. I'm not too sure. I kind of like to drive a truck and then offload it after a while. Now this has been upgraded quite a bit, so some lucky driver will get this. And it's probably my existing driver because he's got a good truck already. He's quite skilled and leveled up, so he should be able to handle this and it shouldn't cost him too much. But again, if I do get another truck, I probably want to just, it's got to be at least a level 2, I think, upgrade a little bit. So, and I think I've got a good bit of money for that going forward. But I have also mentioned and talked about adding some more garages to the game. So we'll see. I think I've got a bit of money. Last time I looked, it was floating high 300s or around 400s. Let's see if I can bring it up, because you'll see it better than I will. Yeah, got just over 401,000 there. Yeah, I may invest anyway. So anyway, if you've got any truck recommendations, let me down below in the comments, and I'll make note of them as well, because I do tend to just get one truck I like, stick with it. I did that for a while with the Kenny, and I've done obviously doing it with the Freightliner. Like to maybe change things up a little bit. I don't use modded trucks, by the way. Well, not as much. I'm not fully modded trucks. I do tend to just some of the default ones, although I think the Kenworth is slightly modded. But I don't go to craziness with all that stuff anyway. Here we go. Nice little area here. What's this? City limits. We are in the city limits of some place. Pueblo Springs, I believe. I'm going to have a look on the map. I don't think it shows up. I see. I've mentioned this in the past. These little cities and towns that you pass through. I would really like SCS to put them on the map. But, maybe until you've discovered it and passed through, then it appears that way, or already there. Just I'd like to know what the little towns and cities are, even if they're fake. Even if they're just added in for the game, and it's not actually a real town, or But I'd still like to have that on the map. But sometimes you do fly past them. Like this is a nice little one. It hasn't got too much around it. It's not too small. We should. I don't know if we're going to catch that light. But we'll just have a quick spin around here. It's like a caravan park area there. Yeah, it's a decent size. You've got some. It'd be quite nice to see if it is in fact real and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to see some of that. The maps. Maybe I should put it in the forums and the suggestion part. Anyway, let's get going, folks. I guess I want the map to be almost like a real map, a GPS. It would show you what the town is, or if you're looking at a road map or something. You realise I think it's 89 k's away, or miles I should say. We're not too far away, about 4 minutes away. We are full petrol. We're good to go with the sleep. Everything is ready to rock and roll. So get up, put our speed, cruise control, and just go with the flow. Primo. We've got here some sort of a creek. A river. Jeepers. Alright, let's go. Few rest areas along here, which is nice. Pull in and probably do some sightseeing. I know there's some achievements with rest areas. I think it's you know, it's a certain amount of rest areas. You visit them all or something. I think is it New Mexico has one just for that state, and I think there may be a general one. Could be wrong in that. I have to have a look. But we are completing this. Like I said, next episode we will aim to complete the state highway, the Route 50 or US 50. Little exploration here that we are going to do far east as we can, which is Lamar in Colorado. Before then, probably looking at some other adventures. We do have a few places that's been recommended by Don. I will look at those as well. So if you do have any recommendations, whether it's something you've travelled to in real life, in a car, truck, I don't care, bus, or just something maybe you've explored yourself in this game, hit me down in the comments and just feel free to let me know. I think it'd be brilliant. Always good to explore the map and have a little bit of an idea where you want to go, rather than just, sometimes I feel just a random, let's go and unlock a city, which is good. I don't mind doing that, and I think it's something that's quite cool to do. It's a good way to mix things up. It's like in the ATS, I'm kind of trying to go through and finish off Italy and stuff. Anyway, we will get this done and dusted. We're not far away. We're a couple of minutes away from our destination, as we are still on the 50, which is good. Well, we should be. No, I know we are. I know it was mentioned in one of the last videos, I think, regarding the, oh, look at that. Train just stopped there. Oh, is that actually moving, or is it? No, it's just some. Oh, interesting. That we had kind of come off the 50 onto another route. But yeah, no, we had to. We stayed on the 50 until Montrose, and then because of where our delivery was, we had to cut down. I think we onto 55, 550 or something. Just because we obviously where our delivery was outside the outskirts of Montrose, quite a fair bit actually. Where we dropped off, led off to a different highway. That was just the end part there. The main part is the 50, which was what we have been following since not too far after leaving Reno. 65, cool. See how long that stays. Oh, the rumble strip. Very bit of flat area here. It's quite cool. Just someone's just left their trailer. Abandoned their trailer. Don't know who that was. Was that you, Han? Knows. See if we can get a nice little meow. Woo. Not bad. I did see just quickly a little bit of a flash. There it is back again on our sat nav. We are not far away at all. It's starting to come up, and it looks like, it might be on our left, but the road is cruising through. We've got lights here. Luckily they were still green because I was just chilling at 55. I'm going to slow it down now though. It looks like the traffic's in front of us. Oh, obviously slowing down as we enter Pueblo. Pueblo. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to turn in because we are dropping off at Home Depot here. Not too far away actually. Taco Bell. Oh, nice. I think that's in New Zealand now. There it is, the big Home Depot. You can see it. Right, yeah, so there's the icon I was talking about. It's all green flashing and rotating, whereas previously it has just been a mark on the on the road there.
You have arrived at your destination.
I guess it makes it easier to find. Right, where does he want us? Straight ahead, not a problem. Oh yeah, around the corner, we can do that, babe. Just go to the side here so we can turn and get to the edge on the other side. So we don't hit that guy's car. I don't think we just store manager's car or something nice and handy there. But we are here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Now we've just got to masterful the parking. Okay, and of course they would put a trailer there, so we can't do what we were trying to sneaky leaky do. Boulder dash, they always do that. But we can get close enough, I think. Get close enough. Should be able to get in here now with our trailer. We should be okay on both sides. Open. Yep, there we go. Slam the brakes on. Parking brake on. Let's turn the engine off. Right. And decouple. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Folks. A little bit of XP from it. Yeah. Well, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for popping in today and watching the video as we complete or continue our little journey along Route 50. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I am Parkera as always. Yakaha. One more episode.